My little title tells y'all doing today. Well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian, you might see what Kourtney's talking about now and how Kim may or may not be trusted. Now, if you guys don't know, right? Tristan was, side note, Tristan was involved in a fight outside of somewhere, right? We're gonna get into that because Tristan is so corny. He really feels like he is like starring in a movie like Scarface. Unfortunately, Tristan don't know the movie is Barney Goes to School, and he's Barney. Y'all, listen. Let's talk about the way Khloe is finding out that Kim can't be trusted. Now, if you guys don't know, Kim and Tristan were hanging out in Miami hard. Now, I understand a lot of people were saying, oh my God, she was using Tristan for protection. She must not. Baby, when we talk about this fight that Tristan had when he came off looking so Canadian, rugged, thuggish Valley girl, you're going to be like, Tristan ain't protected no one. Listen, I don't know, Canada. I can't tell like the losers from the non-losers, but Tristan seems to be in the loser category. We're going to talk about that. But also in the fact that Khloe seems to actually feel some type of way that Kim is hanging around Tristan. Because when they were hanging around, Kim posted they were all in the club together. And I'm sure in my mind, Kim was like, girl, I'm just watching him for you. Now, I'm not saying Kim and Tristan are messing around. I am saying that we did catch Tristan ogling Kylie's booty, right? We caught Tristan ogling Kylie's booty while Khloe was 4 feet away from him, and while he was trying to beg for Khloe back while he had another woman pregnant. And I'm not talking about the surrogate. So he's bold. I don't think Kim would do it, but I definitely think Tristan would do it. Tristan is like Thanos. He is literally finding new ways to break Khloe's soul, like whatever. So I definitely think Tristan would be down for it because look at his track record. But there was something interesting that Kim posted in her stories, and that was stories of them trying to call Khloe from the club on FaceTime. And Khloe declining the call. Now, right? Khloe likes to say, oh no, I don't care, this and that. And Khloe can't talk because she does the same thing about hanging out with Scott. You know what I'm saying? So Khloe can't talk either. But I will say that when it comes to that, it's just very, very interesting. What's more, after that came up, Khloe posted this on her Instagram stories. First, she posted a meme of Mike Tyson, okay? And he saying you have to hit rock bottom. That's the way that you truly find yourself. Then she posted, be the reason why people believe in beautiful souls, kind hearts, and good energy. Never stop being a good person. This is all while Kim is painting the town red with Tristan. Then she posted, a thing about Jim Carrey, where he said, I dropped the whole trying to be something a long time ago. So I pretty much walk through the world except when I want to do something outrageous or funny. It then goes on to say, kind of tip the boat. I don't have any trouble being myself, and I don't have any trouble saying no. And when I mean no, I don't feel there's, pressing responsibility to please everyone. I'm not unkind to people. I love people. I much prefer saying hello and who are you and what are you doing today than giving a selfie, because selfies stop the world and they stop life. You then go like that, and it's going to be on Instagram to give people a false sense of relevance. Y'all, does this not sound like Khloe and Kim are at it? Does this not sound like Khloe does not appreciate Kim partying with Tristan? First of all, Tristan shouldn't be partying. Again, Dumas actually put up something where they said that if they didn't know any better, it would look like Khloe and Tristan were back together. But every time they say that, Khloe shoots it down. Okay, Khloe and Tristan are back together. They're living in the same house. So what does this mean? If you realize last time when he was with the Lakers, he's only allowed to party when he has a handler or a minder. Usually it's his baby daddy, Corey, because Corey be looking at him like, yeah, Papa, shoot the club up, right? He be looking like he is ready, playing some Alicia Keys and some Anita Baker combined, okay? So we have that what's going on with Tristan and Khloe. However, it looks like Khloe is actually really mad that Kim is encouraging the party behavior. And the thing is, Kim, she ain't babysitting Tristan. She wanted to get a walk going into the club for the aesthetic. Tristan matching in like a black see-through Prince. Ugh, Tristan's so corny. He's too tall. But you know what? Let me just shut up. Anyway, right? So they was walking in. Kim did that for the aesthetic. She did that because she didn't want to walk into the room alone. And then she left Tristan to go do his thing. And even having him in the club when Tristan makes excuses for, no, you understand, it happens because I drank. It happens because of this. It happens because of that. Y'all, listen. All I want to say is, what do y'all think of that? Speaking of what y'all think about that, we need to talk about Tristan and what is going on, because baby, he got Tristan is due for someone. Can Tristan fight? Asking a genuine question. Can Tristan fight? Because he's always doing the most. Like somebody won't knock his big self down. Like his name isn't Devo off the next track. Can he fight? Because the mess he be doing. Remember when he tried to fight Lamar and Lamar laughed in his face and said, yeah, all right. Yeah, let me pull this article out. Matter of fact, I don't even need the article because it was a video. So there's a video out on TMZ, right? Where Tristan is literally talking to some guy that comes right here, okay? Go to TMZ and watch the video because I'm not getting demonetized for it, but let me describe it. He's talking to some guy that stops here, right? And he does that weird Toronto Drake. Listen, Canadian Tattletales, is that what the hard, rugged guys do? Because it's not translating. Tristan says to the guy, he's sitting there talking, and then he notices, he's sitting there talking, and then he notices a camera there. So he starts performing for the camera. Funny thing is, this girl comes out, and she's pissy drunk, and she's like, wow, you're tall. You play ball? How tall are you? Tristan looks at her and says, why don't you get lost? And then when she's turns around, he kind of sneaks a look at her booty. He chased her right on back down, right? As if Tristan's picky. Please, right? So anyway, he probably was oh, wasn't fertile enough. So anyway, he turns back around and the dude, they're all squared up. Tristan then says to this boy, yo, put your hands up. Put your hands up. In my book, that's challenging somebody to a fight. Somebody saying, put your hands up. Then, after he says, put your hands up, he literally looks at his guys next to him, those little lackeys that always be hanging out with them, that babysit Khloe when Tristan's out making other babies, looks at them and he's like, you know what? Y'all go ahead and handle this. Y'all go handle this. I'm gonna be waiting in the car. And then walks his high booty self to the SUV, the Uber Black that's waiting, and gets in looking like he's Drake with his little wine glass. And I said, if this ain't some Canadian corniness, I don't know what is. And get this, after he said that, those two guys started going fisticuffs. They was They was going squared up. They were doing fisticuffs with that guy that Tristan was trying to get thuggy with. But that guy had the fire and brimstone in it. He was giving it, right? Because they mollywopped him. And then that guy hit them back and had him up against the guy that they thought they were going to get over on, had him up against the wall. That's the thing. Sometimes when people are crazy like that in your face, just leave them, because baby, we don't know Tristan can fight, but oh boy, I was I think he can fight. The whole point of the matter is, this is who Khloe let play her a million times. A boy that actually thinks it's hard to tell somebody to throw their fist up, that told a guy get ready to square up, then told his friends to handle the light work like he's some mafia boss. Again, he is starring in a 2000 remake of Barney Goes to School, and he's not even Barney. Y'all listen, go watch the video. Let me know what you think. Tristan is out in Miami wilding. Even the way he was standing there, and there was this one groupie that came up to him and was like, wow, you're so tall. Khloe knows that man is peeling women off of him. She knows there's a bunch of women that don't care, look better than her, and the faces can move, and they don't look like a character out of Face Off. Because I don't care how many filters the Kardashians put on, baby, that skin is getting thin. But anyway, y'all, Tristan is so corny. And my question to y'all is, can he fight? And another thing is the fact that Khloe has no choice but to just be waiting at home with both his babies, the son looking just like her. So she's just like sitting there thinking about a lifetime of Kris Jenner and Kim and everybody talking about her face and looking at a baby that got the same face, which you would think would make her love the baby anymore. Because sometimes when people call you ugly, you might internalize it, but then when you see it on a child's face, then it's different, and you realize that, like, and you want to heal your inner child by healing the baby that looks just like you, but I guess not. Anyway, y'all, Tristan's corny, Khloe's stupid, Kim's a snake, and I guess Khloe saw what Kourtney was talking about. Baby, you know what they say, don't trust no ninja, don't trust no Kris. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.